Hey, homie J's, what's up? Okay, just Libby here, giving you a quick review on Collateral Beauty. I know it's been out of the theaters for a few weeks, and I already made a review and tried to put it on here, but it screwed up on me, so here I am redoing it again quickly. Basically, the movie is... It's really great. It's a sad movie, it makes you cry, yes, you're gonna need tissues, but it's a really fun... Not fun, that's the wrong word. It's a really heartfelt, enlightening movie. And what it is Will Smith is the main character named Howard, and Howard owns this ginormous company along with his three friends. Who one is wanting to have a baby, but she feels like she's running out of time. The other one is Edward Norton, who has a daughter who he feels like she hates him and she doesn't love him, so he feels like he's lost love. And then there's the third friend, who's a guy who has a... Spoiler alert, by the way, because I'm going to be giving away spoilers in this review, obviously, because I can't review a full movie without telling you guys certain parts of it. So, if you don't mind spoilers, go ahead, keep continuing on with my video. But if you're not a very big fan of spoilers, then I'm very sorry. Just hop off and go see the movie. But even if you hear a review or what happened in the movie, I still recommend going and seeing it because it's a really good fucking movie. I love it, really. I do. It's fantastic. Okay, anyways. The third friend is dying of some kind of rare disease. I'm not sure what it is. I can't remember right now. But anyways. And Howard's three beliefs in life are... Everyone desires love. Everyone knows they're going to die. And everybody wishes for more time. So he believes that that's the three fundamentals of life. That's the building blocks. Now, Howard loses his daughter 2 years before the movie takes place or whatever. And his daughter died of a rare form of cancer. And it's very fucking sad. It's very heartbreaking. And he was sadly... one of the couples where some couples, when they lose a child, they get stronger and they stay together, and others just get divorced and fall apart. Sadly, Howard was one of the divorces that fell apart. Anyways, so he's having a real difficult time with his losing his child. He's not going through the grieving process. He's just staying stuck in denial because he won't even say her name. I don't know if he's in the denial phase or if he's in the anger phase still, but he's in some sort of... He's stuck in a phase of grieving, and he can't get out of it. No one can help him. Everyone's tried talking to him, being there for him. And the company's failing, and that's how his three friends make their living, as this company. And it's falling apart because Howard's not well, and he spends his days building dominoes, which is why the preview shows dominoes. So Howard is down his luck. He misses his daughter. He wants to die. He doesn't want to live anymore. And he feels wronged by love, death, and time. So he writes them these letters. And he tells time that basically you're a greedy bastard. He tells death that that basically you're the worst thing on the fucking planet. And then he tells love that all he writes to love is goodbye. So basically he's done with love. So what one of his friends do, they don't just decide on the spot. They run into this girl who is going to represent love, and she's really pretty and shit. So of course, guy follows pretty girl.
Keira Knightley.
Anyways, Edward Norton follows Keira Knightley, and she was auditioning for one of the commercials or something at their firm, but then she left and he wanted to talk to her. And he ended up following her to this theater, and this theater isn't even really running. It's really run down and hodunk, and they can't even afford to put on a performance. And it's the badass chick from Red. I love her. I love that old lady so much. She is fucking awesome. I can't remember her name right now.
Helen Mirren.
Her name is Helen Mirren. I love her. I loved her in Red, and if you loved her in Red, you'll love her in this. Or if you love her in this, you'll love her in Red. She's a great actress. And then I don't know who plays Time. I think he's new. So, like, a new actor on the scene. But anyways, so he runs into these three actors, and it's two girls and a boy. And the boy's like, teenage years, age, or whatever the fuck. And the old lady is obviously an elderly lady. And Love is a
woman.
Love is a woman who's in her mid-20s, early 30s, I'd say. Maybe mid-20s. It's Keira Knightley. I'm not 100%, so don't hate on me if I don't remember her age and if I shoot too high. So anyways, he runs into this theater troupe and he asks them if he can pay them to basically help Howard get out of his grieving process, and the other two friends get in on it. And what they do is they pay these actors to represent love, death, and time, as I've already obviously said. And so the weird part about this, though, is not only are they helping Howard get over those, get over his grief and stuff, but they're also helping each one of those individual friends. Like I said, the other girl is dealing with time because she wants to have a baby, but she feels like she's getting too old. She feels like she's missed it. She feels like she's given all her time to Howard's company. So time tells her, you're a good mother. Well, not that you're a good mother. You will be a good mother. You're a great person. You shouldn't give up. Time is a gift, and you should spend your time doing whatever you feel like you need to do. Whatever makes you happy in life. Whatever will make you happy in life. You should pursue it. Because time is giving you that time to pursue those things. And, he helps Howard out with the same thing. And tells him that time is not a thief. And time is not cruel. And time really doesn't exactly help all wounds, but it does help mend them. So that's how time plays a role in this movie. Death, who's the old white lady, the chick from Red, Helen Mirren, or whatever. Mirren, sorry. Helen Mirren is Death, and she works with the guy who's dying, obviously, because he hasn't told his family or anything, and she basically explains to him, you're losing yourself. You're about to die, and you have none of your affairs in order, and you're not going to tell your family goodbye. You're going to rob them of the chance to say goodbye to you. So, obviously she talks him into telling his family, but his wife already kind of knew. And it's just really sad, because Death isn't doing it. Well, Helen isn't doing it to be mean. She's doing it because it's cruel not to get to say goodbye to somebody. That is the cruelest thing you can do to someone, is not give them the chance to say goodbye. Especially if you love and care about them. So that was her point. And her point to Howard was, yes, I took her. Yes, death is not kind. And no, I didn't make the deal to take you instead of her. And I'm sorry. But some things just can't be changed. Some things just can't be stopped. And we have to just take what we can. And, she just basically tells him about death. It's really in depth. The movie explains it way better than I do. But basically, she helps out Howard and him too. And then, like I said, Love helps out Edward Norton and Howard as well. And Love helps Edward Norton with his child. She tells him, just because she hates you right now does not mean she will hate you forever. One day she will always love you. You will always be her dad. You will always be there for her. You just need to tell her that and let her know that you love her, and she will come around. So, of course, that ends up working out, because not all sad movies can be that sad. They have to have kind of a silver lining. And Love also helps Howard because she's like, I am the fabric of everything. You cannot let me go. You cannot just say goodbye to me. If you can just believe in me, then maybe you might get to live again. Because without love, you're not living. You're a zombie. You're going through life emotionless, and that's not good. It's unhealthy, and it can cause people to snap, and it's sad. So at the end of the movie, what I think is awesome, and this is what kind of like, even though you know the whole movie, these are 3 paid actors. At the end, what they do is Howard and his wife that he was divorced from, he got back with her. They are walking after he's, solved his issues and shit. Anyways, they are walking away from they're walking away from a bridge, or they're passing under it, and then they get a little bit ahead of it, and Howard looks back and he sees Love, Death, and Time, and they're sitting there just watching him because finally he sees the collateral beauty in it, and that's why it's named the movie. But he sees like that there is life all around you, and even though she is not here to experience it with you, that does not mean she is gone. She is everywhere, and you have the gift of living in this beautiful world and seeing the things that she cannot. And I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't think you really get it until you actually lose somebody. I lost my mom and a couple other people in my life, so I kind of can really relate to the movie and what they're saying about the collateral beauty, because when someone dies and it tears your whole world apart, you have to find the collateral beauty in life. You have to find that thing that makes it doesn't necessarily make it okay, but it makes you feel better and it helps you start to move on and live your life again. So until you see that, it really, But that's my basic point about that. But anyways, when he goes and he sees Love, Death, and Time standing there, his wife starts to turn to look back at them as well. But as soon as she turns around, they disappear. So it kind of insinuates in the movie that they were real, and we just didn't know they were real. But, you also don't know. They could have been paid to do that one last performance real quick. I mean, actors are crafty, But then again, I felt like maybe, just maybe, they were real. Maybe Love, Death, and Time really did help them, and they took all that money for no reason. But we'll see. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed my review. I hope you go see the movie because of my review, or like you were interested in seeing it anyways. I hope I gave a good rundown of it. It's been a minute since I've watched it, and like I said, this was supposed to already be on here, and I had explained it a lot better before my voice got fucked up and shit. So I hope this is okay. I hope you guys don't mind. So, movie was fantastic overall, though. Love it. It's a great chick flick if you want to sit down with your girls and just have a good cry over a really sweet movie, because this is it. This is as sweet as it gets. It's a lot of sadness, but there's a sweetness in it, too, of the lessons that are learned in it and how the people in the movie and the story move on with their lives. So I hope you guys check it out. Peace out, homie G's. Like, subscribe, comment.